In this video, we're going to show you how to switch filament when the color may not be what we want or the filament type. We're going to be switching PLA in this video. So, how do you even start? We have another spool ready to switch it to, but here. You see, this is what we're going to be using. The knob over here you can turn and stuff, but consider looking at the icons. This is the nozzle. On top would say 210 when we set the temperature to that, and Noel will show you. At the bottom is 23, you need to set that to 210. There, that's when PLA heats up to melting temperature so you can print. Over here's the bed temperature, but when you print using the filament, the thing will heat up by itself. The other axes, don't worry about them in this video. That number here, don't worry about in this video. The card has been inserted so we could be printing something, but that's not about switching yet. 0% and all that, well, that just shows how we're going to print. The fan, well, that's if it's working. I'm going to press this here. You hear that click? Okay, now rotate this way for right, rotate left to go back up. Now click prepare, click move axes and stuff, but we're not going there, so you press that again, go down to control. I turned it right a tiny bit, so press down that, and go to temperature, press that, go to nozzle, which is 0. You see that line's highlighting that too? Press that, which I did, and then you rotate right. It'll take a while. If you roll too fast, this thing will go to like 210 and pass it for no reason, because it just overestimates how fast you want to go. But just keep rotating, It'll take a while. If you go steady, you'll get there eventually. 100, that's halfway in. It'll heat up a lot slower actually. Right now we're just setting the dial to make sure exactly what number we want to get to. We just shoot 210. Getting there. At this temperature, ideal. Keep it to 100 sometimes on Cura, based on the slicing software you use, but we're pressing this one because that's the one that everybody refers to. Clicking back on everything. Okay, card inserted. We're heating it up to 210, and the number here you see is going up the nozzle icon. And when it reaches that, we'll show you what's next. As we heat up, you should know that it takes quite a while. So we're halfway now, like I said earlier. Still heating up. Takes quite a while, but this is how the N3s work. The crackpots work like this too. You'll see how they work in another video.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah. It's hard to make it.
We're almost there. Patience. It will heat up faster if you ignore it and do another activity for a while and come back to it to notice that it's 210 finally. See? Almost there. Have some patience. Approach the right temperature in just a while. Some printers don't make it there because of wear and tear, but this is roughly about the right temperature. It's just taking a while. See? Now we've actually matched the temperature. You see here, we're about to switch the filament. Over here, you pinch the lever. The filament on the other side, you have to pull it out. However, before you pull it out, you gotta push it. See at the bottom how it's being oozed out? You can either force it out, which is a lot faster, or extrude it out. It's just faster, much easier, more feasible to do it. Now it's gone this far out, it can be pulled now. See how it easily comes out? Roll back on the filament to tighten it up. See the end here, it's not a blob, so that way it doesn't get stuck in between the mechanism and cause maintenance issues, and you have to snip it off and other hassle. So we're about to lock it. See these two holes? Set it in the first, back, and then back in the second. That's how it's secure, so you can get filament angle. Put it away now. Now, this is another filament we're going to be using. It's new. As you can see, it's full. Now we're gonna take out one hole, the other hole, and then we're about to put it in. Now, sometimes if filament at the end is blunt, and it's also bent that way, pre-bent, after you just opened it, because that's a brand new filament, you may want to snip it at an angle so it goes in properly. We have a blue flush cutter over here where you can just pinch and snip like a scissor. Oops. Here, you want to snip it at an angle. That way, you can ensure that it goes in without hassle. Now, pinch that. You see how the knob is slightly moved out of the way, very slightly, but when it goes in the tube, you will be able to see color go in the tube. It might not capture the video, but by the time you start to feel resistance, it's because it's making its way through the nozzle, and eventually the color here could change if you're swapping colors. It takes a while. You see it's getting pink here? The color is changing and turns into a whiter filament. The further you go, the more pure the color becomes, or defined. The hue. Now, the sprinter is ready. That was fast. Cool, yeah.